A silent war is brewing between the world's two top biggest superpowers. No missile launched, no fighter jets scrambling, no naval clashes in open water. And yet, the stakes are enormous because this particular battle is not about territory, it's about minerals. It's about tiny elements hidden deep inside the earth, material that quietly power the modern world. Welcome to the global battle for rare minerals. So, what's happening right now is that China and the US, they are standing on opposite sides of the invisible battlefield. Now, let's pause here and understand what's this rare earth actually are. The name sounds very simple, almost harmless. But these minerals are anything but ordinary. They are used to build multiple things. For example, electric vehicle battery, fighter jet system, missile guidance technology, smartphones and advanced electronics, wind turbines and renewable energy equipments. In fact, without rare earths, modern technology slows down, defense system weakens, green energy projects struggle to survive. Basically, in short, rare earths are the fuel of the future. And here is the bigger global reality. China controls a massive share of world's rare earth production and processing. In fact, for years, countries across the world have depended heavily on Chinese supply chain. It gave Beijing enormous economic and strategic leverage, and the world knew about it. And now enters US President Donald Trump with a strategic countermove. Washington has been working to reduce its dependency on Chinese minerals. And here's the plan. Build a new trade network with trusted allies. Secure rare earth supplies from friendly nations. Create a supply chain that bypasses the Chinese control. That's right. This is not just a trade policy, it is a supply chain warfare. But Beijing is not staying silent either. China has issued a sharp warning. Through its foreign ministry, Beijing has signaled that creating exclusive trade blocs, it could damage global economic stability. Here the message is clear. China sees this particular move as an attempt to isolate its influence in one of the world's most critical industries, and the tension did not begin today. The roots of this confrontation goes back to the trade war era when tariffs they were introduced on Chinese goods. Beijing responded in ways that shocked the global market. Wait, one of the strongest responses? China restricted exports of rare earth materials, and suddenly manufacturers across multiple countries they felt the pressure. Supply chains slowed, technology companies they grew nervous, defense planners became deeply cornered. And this is where the story gets even more intense because rare earths they are not just business commodities. They are national security assets. Missile systems they depend on them. Radar technology needs them. In fact, advanced fighter aircraft cannot function without them, which basically means that control over rare earths equal control over future military strength. Now, Beijing is trying to rewrite the global supply map. The US is reaching out to partner nations, countries rich in minerals, countries willing to develop mining infrastructure, and countries ready to align economically with the US. The idea that is pretty simple: spread supply across multiple nations, reduce single country dominance, and build long-term strategic independence. But China believes that this particular approach it could split the global trade into rival camps. Beijing warns that creating selective economic alliances it could damage global cooperation, and China is signaling that it will strongly defend its internal leadership. In the meantime, the world is watching a very familiar pattern emerging again. First came competition over manufacturing, and then competition over semiconductors, right? Now there is competition that is moving underground, into mines, into mineral processing plants, into supply chain partnership. So in the end, this is no longer just a trade dispute. This is a strategic race for technological dominance, electric cars, artificial intelligence, hardware, defense innovation, clean energy transformation, and all depend heavily on these minerals.